Truly the last thing we needed was the author of Harry Potter coming forward to announce there's two things she can't stand: bigotry and the transgenders. Ow. Elderberry won. The real story begins in December 2019 when Joanne tweeted the hashtag #IStandWithMaya, referencing Maya Forstater. Maya Forstater is an English consultant who lost her contract with the nonprofit she worked for after she did transphobic tweets. Let's take a look and see how alleged they are.
Yes, I think that male people are not women. I don't think that being a woman or female is a matter of identity or womanly feelings. It is biology.
Another says,
some people believe that a person with a penis can be a woman. Some, a majority, don't. Neither group should be discriminated against in everyday life, but in situations involving taking your clothes off for strangers, integration of the two groups is not possible.
And there's a cartoon of a hairy-armed, hairy-legged, burgeoning trans woman flashing her penis at cis women and saying, "It's all right, it's a woman's penis." So we're looking at a standard transphobia starter pack. Everyone born female is a woman, everyone born male is a man, trans women are predators who prey on women, and I'm being oppressed for speaking the truth. Okay, so why does Joanne stand with Maya? Maybe she just doesn't think people should lose their job for having bigoted opinions.
Dress however you please. Call yourself whatever you like. Sleep with any consenting adult who will have you. Live your best life in peace and security. But force women out of their jobs for stating that sex is real. #IStandWithMaya. #this is not a drill.
Now I'm guessing that to most people, this tweet at first glance doesn't seem transphobic. It might even seem supportive of trans people since she said we're allowed to dress however we want and call ourselves whatever crazy thing. But there's a couple things about this that don't sit right with me. First is the phrase, force women out of their jobs for stating that sex is real. Sex is real is a euphemism designed to present Maya Forstater's transphobia as a simple statement of fact, basic common sense. It's similar to the language of casual homophobes. For example, the homophobic equivalent of Joanne's tweet might read, "Choose whatever lifestyle you want. Indulge your sexual preferences with any consenting adult in the privacy of your own bedroom. But force Christians out of their jobs for stating that marriage is between a man and a woman?" #IStandWithKim Davis. Trans is not a costume I take off at the end of the night. It's not a fashion choice. It's not a pet name some people call me. It's part of who I am as a person. Joanne tweeted a thread, again repeating the slogan that sex is real, adding,
"It isn't hate to speak the truth,"
and concluding with another backhanded statement of support.
"I respect every trans person's right to live any way that feels authentic and comfortable to them. I'd march with you if you were discriminated against on the basis of being trans."
There's a lot of stuff in these tweets that might seem innocent enough to the average person, but which to someone who understands bigotry against trans people, when I see Joanne tweeting about how trans people think sex isn't real and they're erasing same-sex attraction and they're silencing women, alarm bells are ringing because I recognize these as familiar transphobic talking points. But this talking point that gender change on legal documents will enable predators to enter bathrooms, it doesn't really make sense because gender policing in public bathrooms doesn't involve legal documents. Like, when was the last time you had to present a gender certificate to gain admittance to a public bathroom? So when Joanne Rowling, a feminine heterosexual woman, calls for more bathroom policing to protect the lesbians or whatever, it just seems ignorant of the way bathroom policing actually works.
throw open the doors of bathrooms and changing rooms to any man who believes or feels he's a woman. And, as I've said, gender confirmation certificates may now be granted without any need for surgery or hormones. The new opened the door to any and all men who wish to come inside. Ironically, radical feminists aren't even trans-exclusionary. They include trans men in their feminism because they were born women.
Isn't it ironic that supposedly transphobic feminists think that trans men are women? Hello, operator. Could you get me Alanis Morissette? I have a new incident to report. 11 million children in the UK, so let's say 5.5 million girls and 1,740 is 0.03% of that. And considering that around 1% of adults are some kind of transgender. I should probably talk about the book. Troubled Blood was published in September 2020 by Joanne Rowling under her pen name Robert Galbraith. So the prime suspect in Troubled Blood is Dennis Creed, a cross-dressing serial killer who dresses as a woman to lull his victims, whom he abducts, tortures, rapes, and murders. One is that the transvestite or transsexual serial killer is an old transphobic trope. It's a cliche that goes back decades. So for you to use your fame and influence to rally the backlash against trans acceptance, it feels like a betrayal to a lot of people. Okay, I guess that's it.